Hi, I'm Tayvell Richmond, and I'm running for Saginaw City Council. I believe that the city deserves someone who is from the city, who loves the city, and who wants to see the city prosper. I was born and raised here on the east side of Saginaw, being raised by my mother, who was a single mother at the age of 15. With the help of her parents, who are my grandparents, she achieved major success by getting multiple college degrees while working multiple jobs. She did not let anything stop her, all while instilling hard work, dedication, and education into myself and my brother. And I plan on bringing that type of tenacity to the city council to help the city prosper and move forward. My background is deeply rooted here in the community. I remember days of playing basketball and playing football in the streets in this very neighborhood. I remember riding my bike up to Al's Market and also stopping by the famous and most popular Rib Shack. I spent most of my formative years in the schools of Longfellow Elementary, Central Middle School, and also Saginaw High School. Although my father wasn't around, I was able to meet 3 lucky men who were coaches throughout my sports that instilled great values and principles into me that I carry to this very day. The late, great Harry Staves, Pastor Richard Beverly, and the legend himself, Coach Presley. Without those men, I can't say I would be here today. And those are some of the principles that I look forward to using in the city to prosper it and make it better. Despite my guidance, I spent my teenage years in the neighborhood of Harold and Bagney Street, where I became familiar with the inner depths of the city of Saginaw. As a result, I was shot twice about 50 feet away from my mom's front porch. Not a proud moment in my life, but it's my reality, and it's something that I will never run from. So when we have conversations about street violence, I'm someone who can relate to it. I've been on both sides of the coin. A few years after that, I was introduced to a very good friend of mine, very successful businessman, John Vasquez, who changed the course of my life. Through the relationship that I built with Mr. Vasquez, it eventually evolved into a mentorship, a personal development, building small businesses here in the city, and then eventually studying Taekwondo martial arts under his tutelage. I was able to earn a first degree black belt here in the city of Saginaw at Gold Medal Martial Arts. A lot of those principles and values that I learned growing up were reinforced in me through all those years of hard training. Now, as one of the head instructors at Gold Medal Martial Arts, I'm able to take those principles and values and instill them and invest them into students young as 3 all the way up to 70 years old. I like to give back to the community. I'm invested in the community. My wife of 3 years, she's an entrepreneur and small business owner here in the community. My daughter, she attends public schools here in the community. We are a part of the community. Through my years of working in the city's government, I've noticed that we lack leadership. Members in high-profile positions have failed to listen to the concerns of the community. How do I know that? Because I am part of the community. That's why I'm here. It's time that we start giving back to our city. It's time that we start investing into our city. There's a lot of resources that are left on the table that our city doesn't know about. It's time that we expand on those. We need to expand in our youth mentorship program. Time to start investing into our youth. It's time that we make availability for more resources for our small businesses here in the city. It's time that we come together and create a hub that Saginaw used to be. It used to be that you could live here, have a decent paying job, and grow your family. It's time that we start attracting and acquiring those big name corporations and companies that do well in other cities. They can do well here. Let's enrich the city together. So on November 3rd, vote for me, Tayvell Richmond, Saginaw City Council.